Hello, everybody, and it's time for another Tuesday episode of Kid Catholic, Season 1, Episode 4. What? That's right. This is the fourth week of Kid Catholic, and I want to say thank you for the 16 subscribers. That's a big accomplishment for me. Now, today's topic will be a little bit weird. It's why aren't we praying all the time? And is it even physically possible all the time? Do we ever state that we will pray all the time? Question mark? Okay, so that is our topic. So let's get down to business. We need to start with look how much God loves us. I mean, look at this image. He got nailed to a wooden cross for us. A wooden cross, people. That is painful. So, I mean, if he did that for the entire world, all of it, even the sinners, even the criminals, even the people who are out there making fun of God and trying to turn Catholics away from God. He did that for all of them. He did that for his enemies. If I was playing Capture the Flag, and I had to purposely knock myself out of the game for everybody in the entire game, even the people on the opposite team, I wouldn't be able to do it because, I want to play Capture the Flag. And he just died. He ended his life early for all of us, which means that he deserves a lot of love. And this is what we give him, most of us. We wake up bright and early. Most of us say our morning prayers, which is a good thing to do. Then we have breakfast, and we go to work, or if you're a kid, school, which is a normal thing to do. Now, at breakfast, do you say a prayer then? A prayer of grace? I mean, most of us say it at dinner and lunch, but sometimes we forget to do it at breakfast. Mostly me. I try to remember, but it's hard for me to. And so, we need to pray during breakfast. And then when we go to work, our boss or our teacher asks us to take away the cross that you're wearing or something. We probably do it because we want to keep our job or want to stay in school, which is normal. But we shouldn't. And when you're going through a tough time at work, like when there's something that you don't know how to do it, just sit there saying, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Right there, that's a prayer. Jesus, Mary, Joseph is a prayer. Or if you're at school and you're going through a hard test, Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Most of us just say, oh, I can do this, focus harder. Jesus, Mary, Joseph can work. You see, that gets us to pray more. That gets us to pray more often. That gets us to do the best we can to pray. And then we get home from work, and when we do, we probably sit down, take a little rest, or get home from school. And when we get home from school, we do our homework, and then we take a little break. Shouldn't we be saying a rosary? Mary appeared to Saint Dominic and said we should be saying our rosary every day. Why aren't we saying our rosary every day? See what I mean? So in that rest time, we could meditate and say a rosary, praying more. And if we're doing our homework then you could Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Jesus, Mary, Joseph. It works a lot. And listen to the Our Father. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Do you notice that part? Jesus said it himself. We should be praying on earth as we are in heaven. We are saying every single time at the Mass, every single rosary, basically every time we say in Our Father, that we are praying all the time on earth. We're not. Most of us, our normal routine, wake up, say morning prayers, go to work, come back, prayers before meals, nightly prayers. That's enough prayers for us. No, it's not. And when you think there's enough, we have to keep going. I'm not saying we should pray 24/7, but I'm not saying we should pray 2/7. You know what I mean? Imagine heaven. I know you can't imagine heaven because it's so amazing, but just think of how often they're praying. Try to pray as often as that. And pray to God to help you pray as often as that, because you're not going to be able to do it without him. Now it's time for Saint of the Week. Today's Saint of the Week is Saint Dominic, who, as I said before, the rosary was shown to by Mary, and his feast day isn't coming up or anything, but I just thought, since we're talking about praying more, and he was sort of the one who was told to start the rosary, why not talk about him? So let's learn a little bit about him. Saint Dominic, also known as Dominic of Osma, and Dominic of Calruga, also known as Saint Dominic de Guzman, was a Castilian priest and founder of the Dominican order. He is also the patron saint of astronomers. And when he was a baby, his mother had a dream of a dog carrying a torch, and they didn't know what that meant at that time, but we know that it meant that he was going to be the light bearer for Christ. It meant that he was going to be a priest, which is why in most of the images you will see a dog carrying a torch by him. And no big deal, but Mary did kind of show up to him and hand him the rosary. It's a huge deal. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today, and please subscribe down below, that way you get more of my videos. And please comment down below what you think next week's episode should be, and bye.